Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Break it down, pa. Break it down, bitch. Break it down. Hey, KBD fam.
We live.
Hold on for now. Whoa. Drop my, can you go into the fridge? And there's going to be a cup in the bottom right. Or the top right. One of those football cups. Grab me. Full of regretting. And we going to the gym after this?
I'll see about it.
Nah. We don't need it. What's good, Logan? What's up, Garrett? Hey, let me drop in the Discord before I start this stream. That we live.
Nice and early. I like this.
I like the early stream.
You know? And
we live.
Going crazy with the.
All right, Chef said we a day late. How you feel about that, Bill?
With technical difficulties, we had to do what was responsible.
It was a thunderstorm, so what? We got really high. KBD family, how we feeling? 63,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. Hit that thumbs up button as you roll into the chat. As you can see, we have some brand new lighting. Let's talk about it. Hallelujah. Just come on. Come on.
Universal.
Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that super chat button, because without y'all, lights in the crib would be like this. Partially, just minorly not as good. Yeah. But with y'all, the lights in the crib be like this.
Whoa.
KBD family, 63,000 subscribers. I can't believe that we made it here. As I was going down my reactions, and looking at shit, and I noticed people was like, yo, Queso, you need more lights. So I went and got lights. Come on. Milk, what he thought I was going somewhere with that. Straight off a cliff.
Got the lights.
Come on. Spell Milk, where are we going with this?
I was thinking.
Uh-huh.
Bring back the HOD Awards.
The HOD Awards?
HOD Awards.
HOD Awards?
You know, we used to only do it like HOD After Hours
and stuff. Yeah. So can we explain to people what the HOD Awards is? Yeah. Ask me to explain to them what the HOD Awards is.
Let me get my kitty Kirk. Hey, explain to me, Queso Big Drug.
I want to read this comment first. So, Queso, watch you from Italy at 2:30 a.m. Love your content. You deserve more views for your work. One of my favorite reactors. Appreciate you, man. The grind don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. We make it straight to the top. And shout out to my niggas in Italy. We out here worldwide. We can't divide. Now, back to what we was talking about. Getting your Katie Kirk milk. Ask the questions.
Where did the HOD Awards stem from?
So, the HOD Awards stemmed from, great question, Katie Kirk, a.k.a. Milk. The HOD Awards stemmed from us. As we were starting YouTube, you know, there was no question in our mind that it's going to be hip-hop infused. And even at the time when we were doing basketball live streams, it was a hip-hop, this is a hip-hop channel. It always will be. It is a rapper giving his take on music and showing you his music. It's just the experience, you know what I'm saying? That is the mission statement of the channel, and as the channel's evolved, it's got better. It went from just rap to now I think that we should showcase high-tier rap, and at the same time, we should explore rap, and we should see where rap is going. But back to the original. The HOD Awards was a place for us to, you know, sort of in a debate forum, sit there and discuss or, you know, debate who we thought was better. But then we realized because hip-hop was a culture that forum, being that it's still based upon hip-hop, will always work because hip-hop bleeds into our sitcoms. Hip-hop bleeds into our cartoons. Hip-hop bleeds into our television, obviously our music, our dressing. So if you were able to address or talk about all these things at once, you would make, he is the master debater, but you would have the greatest thing ever. But do you know our one flaw, our one problem we always had about the HOD Awards?
What do we have? We have a problem with the HOD Awards?
We ain't have no fucking subs back then, so we was talking to ourselves, but it'd be me versus you, and the judges was me and you. You could see how we had some problems with the show. But now, today, Queso got 63,000 subs, and we bringing back the KBHOD Awards. 23 Per with the 99 dono. Shout out to 23 Per, because without you, 23 Per, without all the super chatters, the lights in the crib would be like this. But with y'all, The lights in the crib like this. Come on! Come on! Hit that super chat button. Every super chat gets Jamal a treat. Gets the lights turned off. Gets the lights turned on. Keeps the lights in the building rolling. Let's go. Congratulations on the growth. It feels unbelievable. Appreciate you, my nigga Clayton. Lynette is in the building. Can we get a KBD Awards? Now, Milk, we dropped the ball. I said we should have a bracket somehow on the screen. So let's look. Keep talking. Buy me time.
Let's do a setting bracket, maybe 2 each, 3 each. Are we doing greatest of all time?
What are we? What is the
greatest rappers of all time? Because we don't have to specify on this guy's good at substance, this guy's good at feeling, this guy's good at turned up music. You know what I mean? We're just doing personal greatest of all time to us.
rappers?
Rappers.
We are doing greatest rappers of all time head to head, Milk.
Head to head.
Now we got to put some parameters on it. What happens if me and you have a similar favorite rapper? Should they just be disqualified from it?
No. Well, let's do a draft. Let's do a draft live on Cashapp.
We're gonna do a live draft.
63,000 celebration.
63,000 subscribers. We're gonna do the live draft.
Live draft.
The live draft. I wasn't even thinking of Drake. I was actually thinking of Lil Wayne. It was who I thought we'd run into a problem. No, I think that the rule should be if we both agree that they're goated, they can't be on the list.
Well, we're debating them head to head on that was kind of the style, because you don't want to just put one head above the shoulders. I feel that on GOAT status people.
You don't want to put one head above shoulders.
Well, all the GOATs should be there, but that was the whole.
No, you got to make it. You got to freak it.
That's the whole great debate.
That's how we freak it. So we freaking it. So, Milk, we going to make that. Get me a piece of paper, Milk, because we didn't make a motherfucking overlay. Bow, 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 bow. Shout out to Julia. Everybody in the building saying congratulations. Hit that thumbs up button. KBD building. We in the motherfucking building. Shout out to all the super chatters tonight. Shout out to everybody hitting that Cashapp. Shout out to all the niggas and shout out to all the hoes. You never know where this could go. Oh my God, Queso had to switch up the flow. 63,000 subs. I think we got another 63,000 to go. I was on my road, dog. I just felt a little. Yes, I got my pen and pad out. Study time. Milk, there's paper right here, cuz. Man, you take it forever. Bro, grab the marker board.
Hold on, that's what I'm saying.
Grab the whole marker board. Grab the whole marker board. Because you want to debate greatest rappers of all time on my 63,000 subscriber live stream? That what you want to do? Get the marker board, Milk!
So we got to show them our daily routine.
Get the marker board, Milk! I'm erasing all the daily routine. Get me one of the rags out there. A dry one. You don't want to get this wet. With less than 1 million subs. We can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. We doing this. Milk wanted to disrespect me. I got the marker board. What? Jamal Walk. That's my daily routine, y'all. Lemon water, work. Gym, facial, video, lunch, Jamal Walk, work. Love you from Hong Kong. Shout out to my niggas in Hong Kong. Shout out to my niggas and my hoes in Hong Kong. I got niggas and hoes in Hong Kong. I don't really. I'm more into my UK joint right now.
That's super dope. But now back to how many should we pick per?
How many other brackets I'll make?
Boom, boom, boom. Squawk, squawk. Okay. It's right. Okay.
That's the brackets.
That's the.
That's the brackets.
Yeah.
Milk, who your first pick? Hold on. We gonna flip a coin. Heads or tails? That's tails. That's heads.
I'll go. Tails? Oh.
That's tails.
That's tails?
Yeah.
Yeah, tails. Oh, that's. Well, you're supposed to do it on the table.
Why would I do it on the magnet?
I thought she was. See, where we going?
That's heads.
See, but the circumference, that's not even, bro.
That's heads. Stop trying to. Why you always trying to cheat me? My first pick for greatest rapper of all time. Jay-Z, come on.
J-C.
Come on. What are these parameters? It's going to have to be, I'm going to write them down. Impact.
Yeah.
Run. And peak. You gotta put a nigga peak in now.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I'm going Wayne. I have to.
You gotta go Wayne. So it's Wayne versus. I'm gonna start you over here.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. Milk got Lil Wayne. I got Jay-Z. I got what? Eminem. I don't know how to spell his name. Eminem. Come on. I got Eminem.
Then I'm going Kendrick.
Kendrick?
Kung Fu Kenny.
Oh, I'm tripping. I gotta put him over here.
To reverse each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I end up with this?
So if we.
Eminem.
No.
Who you got? Kendrick. Okay, I got Nelly. Come on. Sleeper pick, Nelly.
Sleeper pick. I'll get.
What kind of bracket is this? Oh, you can't make an odd number. Hey, our bracket's fucked up.
We're doing.
Who you got? Sleeper pick. Who you got? Sleeper pick. Go. You take a suggestion for reactions. Drake. Okay. I'm taking this one. So it's Drake versus Nelly. Taking this one straight out the chat. Biggie.
I was going Biggie. Well,
Who you got?
I guess I'll go Pac.
Come on. All right. Round one of the HOD Awards. Super chat. I'm going to need y'all. We got the clipboards because we didn't make the overlay. It's time to play HOD Award. Milk, hold the clipboard. Let me get the chat so I can get the chat. You get the chat. I get the chat.
Chats.
Milk, what's the first round?
Jay-Z and Kendrick. Lamar.
Okay, well, do I start? Do you? I got first pick. You get first argument. Go ahead.
Off the gate.
For greatest of all, I'm going to drop this in the chat. So remember, chat, you're voting for greatest rapper of all time. And the choices are Jay-Z, Kendrick,
you have to understand.
Lamar. I was going to call him Kung Fu Kenny like you did, but I felt like that would have stacked the odds against him. Go ahead. Go. You get your argument. Go ahead. You put Kendrick Lamar versus Jay-Z. Go ahead, Milk.
Album-wise. Greatest substance of albums, piece by piece, storylines, concepts, beginning to end.
I'm going to let you get off your whole point without a retort. We got to let Milk get off his whole point without a retort.
And this, you have to understand, this is also an ongoing story. There's no ending. But it gets more meta towards the end. But the following, let's just start with what's new. Mr. Morale. The concept. Okay, look. It's gonna blow your mind, bro. Our pain that we are performing. What's that?
I'll keep talking that bullshit. Keep talking about that Mr. Morale. Go ahead.
The pain. We perform on the stage. But we're dancing our pain away. Or stepping our pain away. If I could roll pain away, or if I could smoke pain away, I'll roll that motherfucker up.
I'm about to smoke the pain or whatever the fuck you talking about. But how can you compare? Are you done with yours? How can we go album for album and compare Jay-Z to Kendrick Lamar? Our three parameters for what would define who was the greatest rapper of all time was to be such. Impact. The musical impact of Jay-Z has without a question surpassed Kendrick Lamar. If you just look at the fruits of Jay-Z's tree, you can stop at Kanye West just for impact,
Right.
whether negative or positive. So beats him there because I don't think Schoolboy Q had the impact that he did.
Everyone stepped up their game because of Kendrick.
And the entire rap industry changed the way they rap, the way they dress, the way they look, their marital status, the way that they impact women. To talk about Jay-Z's impact is just ridiculous. Their run, Jay has been that nigga's in 95. That nigga has been on a run for longer than you've been alive. K-Dot's been since we've been in high school, and never in Kendrick's run has he been the hottest artist. I would say that Jay-Z...
Never?
No. He was never bigger than Drake.
You have to understand.
Kendrick was that's just a fact. Never during Kendrick Lamar's run would he have been the biggest artist. That is just that's faction.
2014 when he dropped.
We're talking about who was the hottest? I'm not saying that in 2014 Drake was a superior rapper to Kendrick.
He dropped.
Hold on. I'm not saying he's better. I'm just saying who was the bigger guy, who was impacting culture harder was Drake. Then we go to his peak. In his peak, which Jay's peak, I think, and it's probably a very uncommon opinion. I think Jay's peak is really like the Black Album, and then until like Magna Carta, Holy Grail. That's just me. I grew up on Big Pimpin' and shit, but I was such a child that it wasn't, it didn't hit me. Kendrick's peak is the run from Good Kid, Mad City, like that, to the end of To Pimp a Butterfly. That is his peak. That is the height of Kendrick. That was the freestyles, the everything. That was when he was at his peak. And I'm sorry, that is not... Kendrick doesn't have an album that's better than Reasonable Doubt. Kendrick does not have... I know these are doper stories, but he does not have an album that is better than Reasonable Doubt. He does not have an album that is better than American Gangster. I'm sorry. He does not. When we actually talk about greatest of all time, you have to look at actual measures. We have to take away our own opinions. Like, obviously, our opinions are going to base it, but you can't take something that... Come on, bro. That's like saying who's better, Biggie or Fergie.
Fergie had a peak now.
Oh my God, so we going to the poll. This was a close one, but
everyone's scared of
Everyone's scared. Jay-Z made it to the Milk. Come on, Milk. Don't be the nigga who want a lull. He talking about he got nuts and steel. What you talking about? That nigga got nuts and steel.
I said he's on his
Jay-Z.
What is it?
Okay, so next round we gonna go Nelly versus. Hold on, the streets gonna feel me when I drop this one. So we go greatest rapper all time. You got me in the chat. If you in the chat, make some noise. Drop a 1 for Queso dropping out round 1. Drop a 1 in the chat for Queso heating them up round 1. Drop a $1 in the super chat for Queso hitting them round 1. Go rapper. So the choices are Drake, Nelly. I go first.
Yeah, you go first this time, yeah.
In no way can you even try to make the argument that Drake is more of a GOAT than Nelly. It's not even close. Nelly is leaps and bounds. For one, Drake has had the longevity of Nelly, but prime Nelly, there's nothing that's beating. E-I-E-I-O! That run was the craziest shit we've ever had. On top of it, Drake does not have a unanimously decided classic album. Us Drake fans might say Take Care, but all of hip-hop doesn't deem Take Care to be a classic, no matter what DJ Academic says. So, Nelly has 2. Even though the end of Nelly was really garbage, the peak, his run also was a very impactful to the culture, coming from a region where the Midwest, people weren't really popping out the Midwest mainstream. And the impact, and the only thing that I would give Drake is the run, that Drake had a longer run, but I can't say Drake's run was hotter than Nelly's run.
He's still running, though. It's still like,
yeah.
it's like a LeBron argument with Jordan. Like he's still you got to get past all the accolades. The impact from this many years of Drake with this kind of run is going to be stacking on top of.
No, you make a good point. You make a good point.
And that wasn't even his peak where his Take Care album was. I don't think like as far as
I got my eyes on you.
Hey,
everything that I need, I got my holla.
And these are just regular albums to him, but these are going to be timeless albums throughout time. I'm just saying, if with Drake...
I ain't gonna lie, you got me. It's Drake. It gotta be. The chat said it, I agree. Yeah, no, it's Drake. I can't even... Nelly, but this is what I'm saying. The only reason I say that Nelly is more of a GOAT than Drake is because Drake is still in his run. It takes away from being the GOAT. When LeBron retires, it's way easier to make the argument.
Exactly.
But it's as he's still going for some reason, you can't. But I will give you Drake his just for his run. Let's go to the other side of the bracket. And not only that, Drake is just a lock it off. All right, we got Biggie versus... All right, we're going to wait on that one. We got Eminem versus Lil Wayne. You go first. All right, so greatest rapper of all time.
Greatest. Wow.
Eminem.
Versus Lil
Wayne. You go first.
You have to understand.
You go first.
The impact of Mixtape Wayne.
Go.
The impact where the run started. It was crazy in the smoke shop yesterday. We heard I'm a hot boy. I'm a hot boy. And from day one, he's been making hits since he's like 9-11 or something like that. But having a peak still come where he's even a mogul along with the hottest rapper next to the hottest rapper. You know what I mean?
Wait, who was a mogul? Wayne was a mogul?
A little mini mogul. You know, cash money.
Stop. You can't use that. You cannot say the guy who literally publicly was getting robbed for his money was being a mogul. He didn't get some contract. He didn't get. No. Stop that. That's not fair. Eminem is an actual mogul. Eminem actually got a percentage of two platinums and a diamond from 50s. A diamond, 10 million. You cannot say that Lil Wayne is more of a mogul than Eminem. On top of it, look at Lil Wayne's clothing brands. Lil Wayne destroyed Truck Fit when he said suck a nigga dick for Truck Fit. I wasn't putting that shit on. Niggas gonna start questioning how you got it.
No, you was gonna throw it.
You were probably wearing. Hold on. Let me ask you a real question. You were buying Truck Fit for the house. Let me ask you: did you own Truck Fit?
No.
Nigga, put it on something you ain't own no Truck Fit.
I found a Truck Fit hat.
Now you found the Truck Fit. How you get the Truck Fit?
Okay, I found.
What you had to do for the Truck Fit, Milk?
I found two.
What you had to do for the Truck Fit, Milk? Can I get my Eminem argument?
I cleaned out someone's trailer. Pause.
Eminem had. You cleaned a nigga trailer?
I found the hats.
Made him lunch? Tossed the salad? What else did you do? Look, first off, let me wash this up quick. Eminem, impact. The Wayne is, I actually would give impact to Wayne just because modern day rap is just Lil Wayne's children. Right. I'll give him impact, but I'll just give him impact.
Just sound,
Run. Eminem's run of dominance, there's few artists that can even compare. Wayne isn't the hottest rapper to come out of Cash Money.
So then I would give your argument right there to Pete, but Run. Lil Wayne's still performing at a high level. Mixtapes, I'm still listening to him front to back.
But M fans are still listening to M. And if you were to, these are both platinum selling artists. So the best way to compare it would be sales. Wayne's doing 50, M's doing 200. So M's still on a better run than the guy. On top of it, peak. Go ahead.
I mean, if we're just doing the numbers,
not the numbers. Yeah. It's about retention. You both already. It's not a numbers game anymore because they're both GOATs. Nobody on this list is like a fucking schmuck. They're both legends.
Yeah.
But if it's like this, if you have a burger shop and I have a burger shop, and every day both of our burger shops gets 100 people, right? And 10 years later, my burger shop gets 50 people. My burger shop gets 50 people, and yours gets 20. 10 years later, who had a better run?
See,
It's not even a numbers game. It's a retention thing. They both were going platinum. And then Peak, you're not. Come on, bro. Come on.
I feel that
because Eminem's peak leads into 50 Cent's peak, and Wayne's leads into Drake. These are juggernauts. But I'm gonna leave this to the chat. Emma Wayne. I'm not mad either way this one goes. I'm not mad either way that one this goes. 84%. Wow.
See, Wayne, he's like more like a Pretty Boy Floyd. You know, everyone hates on him. More than half the people just hate for no reason because they want to see him fall from his legacy, right? He's the GOAT.
They told me to streamline you. Put M on the bracket. Wayne isn't the hottest rapper to come out of Cashapp.
So then I would give your argument right there and say Pete.
How do we how we get it caught up? Not the number. Hold on. If you have a burger shop, what could it be? Should we have it? I don't understand.